Pushing button. Yep, I'm up.
Yeah. Alrighty then. It's a go,
Here we are.
as they say.
It's a go. Hang on, I gotta open the stream on yours. Oh, you haven't shown up yet. There you are. I love that icon, by the way, for yours.
Which I...
It's your background.
Oh.
We're here.
Come join us.
Hit F5 on your keyboard. Hit F5 on your keyboard. There it goes. There. Oh, didn't show up yet. It'll show up. Just leave it. It's fine. You go back and check it later. Oh, yeah, there it is. Live.
Oh, okay. Come join us.
Click it. There you go. We're good.
There we go. Okay.
Hit the like button so you don't forget.
Oh, yeah.
Why is the top chat down here? Oh.
Like?
Yep. There. I'll keep this open so I can see the stream bot because I have a stream bot running.
And I do the same on mine.
Yep. Yours is already there. Click on your pretty face. See? It's you. It's us.
Yeah, and I can
Hit like.
Like it.
Yep. Make sure you like your own.
Yeah.
I got 3 likes already. What the hell?
Yeah.
That's a neat trick. There's only 2 of us.
Yeah.
And somebody else is watching and liked it. Has it auto-likeable.
Somebody's watching.
Yep. All right.
Somebody's watching me.
Hey, don't. Well, get demonetized.
Alrighty. So we are this, that, and then some.
Yep.
I am Polykiss, also Polychick BC as my YouTube. And you are?
Hyperlynx.
And you moved this from your...
I am very hot is what I am.
You're very hot.
Oof.
It is warm in this...
It is warm.
This,
so if we cut it short today, that's why.
It's warm in this room anyways, but with these...
Extra friggin' lights on.
Bloody lights on, yeah.
And I've got them turned down.
Mm.
And I've moved it back to my original channel. The viewership was better here.
Yeah.
My friends all like me.
Oh.
Or they miss me.
Well, there you go.
I just realized that banner on my monitor here, the upper one, is freaking huge. Are you staring at it?
I'm looking at it.
Go back to me.
So, this has been a extremely busy week.
Yep.
I have been working my cute little fanny off all week long.
That you have.
Editing.
Turn it off.
And so have you. I've been editing, and you've been producing some really great cover images. Yeah.
I need to come over and harass you for a second.
Why?
You're clipping.
I'm clipping. Something wrong with my mic?
Hi. No, something's wrong with your software.
Okay.
There.
I find it interesting that never can we just jump on and away we go.
Well, there's always something.
There's always
Well, we'll have to do it again next
something-
week too, because that won't save unless I remind you to save it when we're done.
There's always something that needs adjusting.
Well, yeah, it's live. Nothing ever goes the way it's supposed to when it's live. Don't you know that?
That's very true.
That's a rule in television. Now, back to where we were.
Yeah,
we were busy, and you should hear it in my headphones because there's a delay because of the microphones. The headphones are wireless. So I say something, and then there's a slight bit of echo.
So I've been lazy today. I have done not
Sunday.
a lot of stuff. Yeah, I kind of started out with this working for yourself thing, working from home, working for yourself, that I would only work Monday to Friday and would take weekends off.
Yeah, that didn't go so well.
Because I used to work Monday to Friday and work for myself on the weekends. And now, it would be nice to have a normal Monday to Friday thing, but that doesn't happen. And today I took a day off.
And did stuff for yourself.
Yeah.
Sort of. I saw you working when I come up here.
Well, I did some work. Yeah, but
I've been playing Diablo all day. Diablo 4 all day,
Have you?
essentially. Yeah.
Oh, well, I was downstairs watching Maisie's favorite TV show.
Yeah. Actually, I think she's in her crate. She's all tuckered out.
She's worn out. Yeah, she went for a run at her sister's place.
She doesn't run much anymore, he says. She runs a couple of times and goes, okay, I'm done.
Okay, well, that's, yeah, she's been hanging out with us too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to.
Oh, it's also stinking hot out too, right?
Well, that's true, yeah. It has been hot. It hasn't been too bad up here, but then I sit right beside a fan, so.
Yeah, your side's actually warmer than mine.
I tend to.
Because we don't have air conditioning in here.
The thing is, I forget to hydrate.
Yeah, and there's a thing on your desk there full of water. You
there
probably
is,
should use
and
it.
it's probably going to stay full of water because all the juice flavoring is at the bottom.
What juice flavor?
I put powder. I will drink water if I get my Crystal Light.
How did you put juice
flavor
powder
crystal
in there? It's
things.
full of ice.
Oh, it melted a little bit. Well, there's method in my madness.
Which means
So,
can I give you a word?
What's
2
that?
words?
What?
Shake it.
I could do that. Yeah.
Not now.
Yeah, I can do it right frickin' now.
Nobody wants to watch you shake things.
Yeah.
That's funny. The whole jar just disappears. Because it's green. Oh, yeah. It's ice. That's the problem. Oh, no, you got a hole in the bottom.
It's
It's sweating.
Sweating.
Yeah, it's sweaty. You should have got a straw.
Mm.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should be drinking out of that a lot.
Messy though.
It's so hot in here. So if we suddenly say, hey, you know what, we're done, it's because we're too hot.
Yeah. So it's warm in here.
We've been
it's
working
warm.
up here all week.
It's warm everywhere. So
Actually, for the last 2 weeks. I mean, we took last week off of here because it was just too stinking hot.
it was too hot to do anything in this room.
I think we even turned the computers off, didn't we?
Yeah,
Which is rare.
And to do outside, I mean, we could do it outside, and it's a little bit cooler theoretically outside because there's a nice breeze coming off the water there. But you got to wait till after 10 to
it's dark enough to even work.
Yeah, and I don't want to.
Unless we do it in the morning. And who wants to work in the morning?
Well, it still would be bright though.
Well, it depends. If you go at about 6.
I'm not going about. I don't do anything at 6.
I know you almost slept till 11 today.
I know.
Hey, I will say this though. Next week I'll have some video for you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, because
I'm going away the day before.
Yeah, but we won't be showing video because you'll be sitting in with your feet up, going, "I'm so tired."
Yeah, probably.
I can see it.
I'll just replace myself with a AI version of me for next week's show.
So you're going to
I'm going to
LTX, which is a conference.
Yeah, close enough.
Vancouver.
Close enough.
Hosted by Linus and
his people.
And you're so excited, you're just going to explode any second.
So's your kid.
Yes.
Because he's coming too.
So I'm sending my protege instead of myself because I cannot walk that far anymore. I'm getting
you know what, I was thinking, if we'd have planned it better, well, you probably could have gone. I'd have got a hotel right in the building.
Yeah.
That would have been the best way to do it.
Yeah, and I would like, next year I would like to go. This year I'm sort of recouping from
COVID?
Not
COVID.
Well, yeah, I did have COVID, but
let's see.
But mostly it was pulling my
ACL or MCL or one of those things.
MCL, I think, is in the inside of your knee.
Sure.
That ligament, I pulled that
and guard arthritis at the same time.
Just about a year ago, and my doctor said, "Oh, it's just your arthritis." Okay, so I'm taking stuff, and my arthritis is actually fine and not bothering me. It's the MCL that's bothering me.
Last year at this time, you had COVID.
Did I? Last year this time?
No, year before. Last year at this time, I was 1 year cancer free.
Yeah. I had COVID in
I think
22, but it was in like February.
Oh, yeah, because I just got the 1 year anniversary of me ringing the bell on Facebook.
Yeah. Because last year at this time, I had just finished my contract with Ministry of Health.
Because you got it just as I came out of the hospital.
Or Ministry of Health, Ministry of Education, and was pondering my navel and trying to figure out what I was going to do with this year, because this year's 20th anniversary of my business.
Yeah, that's going to be fun, eh?
And it'd be nice after 20 years to have it, I don't pay a salary. That would, but bad business model and have adjusted. So that was my thing last year. This time was, okay, how do I adjust my business model so that, I don't know, it gets out of my wallet and at least pays for itself, if not pays me a salary.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah, at least one person's salary, but 2, 3, 4, or 5 would be really nice. It'd be nice to hire people, Not do everything all yourself,
you
but
don't do it all yourself.
It'd be nice to hire some people and get some people employed too, hey?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Well,
you kind of pay me, sort of.
I pay you in
Now, be nice.
I pay you in
Doggy treats.
vet bills is what I pay you. Yeah.
No, actually, it's deposit this time.
Yeah, it's dog deposit.
We should talk about that off screen. I could have got that paid for.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Except I would have had to pay it back again. So I'd rather pay you.
Oh.
Disability will pay for it, but it just comes off my check.
Oh, well.
Let's not do that.
It comes off your check eventually anyways,
yes.
Right? Yeah. One of them.
But anyways, what have we been working on?
So I do pay you for your efforts and your time, and it goes against your vet bills.
Mm-hmm.
So
the vet bills aren't for me, by the way. Just letting you know. I don't need vet bills for me.
You don't?
No.
Oh. No, it's for the dog.
It's for the dog, yes.
Yeah. And you are doggy daddy, so
yeah.
You are responsible. But I cough up when I can. So hugely off track, and I don't know where we were going with that.
We were talking about what your work week's been like.
Oh yeah. So I did a reconfiguration, and I thought, when you're a small business owner, you think, oh well, my time. Who am I? I'm not worth. You don't understand your worth, right?
Yeah, it takes a while to get over that.
I reconfigured such that I'm actually charging people for stuff that I do. That's damn good, actually.
Yes.
And not even close to what it's worth, but at least it's something in the neighborhood of somewhere between free and its actual value, right? And I think the prices are fair, but
they're not bad. I mean,
I always feel a little uncomfortable when I bill people. Like, I know you can't afford this. Okay, I can't afford really to do it either.
You can't really not afford to bill them.
I can't. Yeah, I can't afford not to do it too. So, I thought, well, people they're not going to pay for this, and because nobody ever wants when you're in the book industry, when you're producing books,
nobody wants to pay for it.
Nobody.
Everybody wants it.
Writers want everything for free because they can't afford it.
They're
right?
all starving artists.
Oh yeah, same with art. Yeah, and I understand that, and so I keep my prices fair,
mm-hmm.
and I'm told extremely fair,
mm-hmm.
and but still,
there are a couple that think you don't charge enough, but
there's
I like the model we're at right now.
I kind of like it when my customers say, "That's all you're charging me." I like that.
Yeah.
But anyways, I thought, well, people aren't going to pay for this, and I'm not going to be doing any work. But that's okay, because I'll just work on my own stuff. Because I have, like 25 different projects running around in my head that aren't getting on paper.
Yep.
And okay, so I started doing that, just working on my own stuff, and then kind of let it be known that I was now charging a fee and no more freebies to the universe. And I thought, well, that'll be it. But holy crap, I'm absolutely slammed with work. Absolutely slammed. And we've produced 1, 2, 3.
That's better.
3 books already published in print and up on the website, and also an ebook, and one that's not for
not for sale. It's
not
for
sale.
Project.
It was a private personal project for one of my authors, and that one, and I did a little piecework here and there about other stuff. And now this week I've got a trilogy set of 3 that I will push the publish this now button, excuse me, tomorrow I have a couple more tweaks to do, and that'll be a trilogy of YA novels they're pretty good. I quite enjoyed. It's nice when or maybe it's a little distracting when you're editing or proofreading. I was proofreading for continuity and for typos and stuff, and I got sidetracked and had to go back and do it again, do one section again because I got caught up in the story.
Can I interrupt you for just a second? Is
Yes.
that too loud in your ears?
No.
Okay. It's just your filter's popping, so I have to pull it down a bit.
Oh, okay.
Oh, good. Continue.
So it may be a little distracting, but anyways, I quite enjoyed reading this trilogy, and I think
I was very happy with the covers
it should
once
do
we
well.
redid them.
Yeah, we revised. It was a second edition, so I revised and did some work on the storylines and added a few things and to make them consistent, so that the three books are branded the same inside, in terms of formatting and all that stuff.
Outside, they're not.
And then outside, we did. You did. Well, I helped with advice. You did well, and I found the photos too.
Yeah. Well, you did most of the work.
Anyways, you built the brand new covers for the three. The one we used the original front cover because it was quite nice. I quite liked it. I liked the third one too, but it was not a good print and not a good copy of anyway. So we redid that one too, and branded them so that they matched the one that we kept the front for, more or less. And it looks pretty hot. I quite like them. And the author's quite pleased. So that's that set. And then I'm working on a new book for another person who I do insert photos inside in the interior. Yeah.
Want to show them the cover?
Which cover? The cover of the
one of the ones we did. Not all of them. We won't give it all away.
Oh, show them Sax Point. I quite like that one.
Oh.
Why? It's not the one you had?
No.
You're gonna show them the other one? Oh. Yeah, that's the last one. No, that's the wrong one.
Oh yeah, you're right. It is.
That's the wrong one.
Hey, let me try this
That's
again.
a draft. You need to get rid of that.
What did we? Oh yeah, we changed the boys back, didn't we?
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah, and
You guys can watch
I
me do
actually
it.
don't have a PDF of that yet to upload, so
Oh, where did we put it?
I don't know.
Oh, right there. Nope, that's the old one. That's bizarre.
Yeah. I have a JPEG of the new version.
How about this one? We'll do this one until I figure out what I
Okay.
did with the other
Yeah,
one.
this is the first one in the series. The series is called the Vancouver Island Mysteries series. And there's 3 books. There's Sax Point Park Mystery, which we have
That's actually kind of bothering me that I can't find that one.
a little bit of alien interaction in that one. With these
So I'm going to come back to us.
2 guys. I think they're grade 7 in this book.
Okay, come back to us. You
Okay.
talk. I'll look.
Okay.
That really kind of scares me.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyways, we did the cover work and I did the interior. And so they're branded all to match. So that was...
Uh-oh, cough alert, cough alert.
Excuse me. That was lots of work. But
I don't have a copy of it.
But it was a work of love.
Okay? I don't have a copy of it.
You know, you want things to... Well, that's not good. Deal with it later. The there's a JPEG in there that has the right...
No, that's the old one. That's bizarre. Okay, well, I'll keep looking at some point.
Anyways.
It's okay. I can see you.
So those 3. Then now I'm working on another one that's the interior involves a lot of monkeying around with photos and
Yeah, that's
stuff.
bizarre.
It's another but I do this, you know, when I was working for the government, I would handle requests for things. If this was my file, how would I want somebody to be handling it? What would I want? And I would give my 125% on finding what needed to be found and resolving the issues with whatever it was, right? And I've really translated that into my work, that when I'm working on someone's book, now, if this was my book, how would I want someone, what kind of painstaking effort would I want to come out of the person handling this work? And that's what I put into stuff. So this one, there's a lot of goofing around to it, but it's coming. And when I stop with one project while the author looks at it and thinks about it and not, then I'll move on to the next one and start the basics. And I'm doing an interior
an interior rework?
Well, it's a formatting fixes, but it's also a proofreading and a bit of copy editing to some of the stuff for that one. And was about halfway done the text for that. I have no idea really what. I've looked around in the genre. He wants to redo the cover, and I've looked around in the genre about how to rework that and seen what other people are doing and what's selling and all that kind of stuff to make some suggestions, but not really sure. And then there's a kids book that we're working on for someone too. That's next up. So I'm just kind of working in between all three of those last projects. For next week, they should all be done by the end of next week. And I'll hit publish on the trilogy tomorrow, most likely. So that'll be 3 done, 3 more done. So 6 published this year, and it's July. That's not bad.
That's a pretty busy year, really.
Yeah, and I fully expect the other 3 that I'm working on next week to be published.
Listen.
Well, I'd like to say this week. That would be the end of July, but it might be just the beginning of August. Might be next week that they actually all get published. So that'll be 9 books in 8 months. That's not bad at all, I think. And then I go back to doing some of the
more mundane stuff.
Yeah.
Somebody messaged you too?
I was getting text message from another author who has his stuff. That'll be August. There'll be 3 or 4, I think, in August to work on. So my idea that for my 20th year in business, it would be nice to publish 20 projects this year.
We're going to be close.
And I thought, I'll have to make most of those mine. Maybe I get all mine done. And actually, I'm not even having time to do mine. It's other people's books getting. So there may well be 20 books. And none of them mine.
Here you go. I fixed it.
You fixed it?
I fixed it.
You found it?
No.
No? Oh.
No. I don't know where that PSD file went.
Oh.
However, I fixed something else.
Okay. What did you fix?
Hang on. That one.
Oh, yeah. That's the approved one.
It's now a PDF.
He liked the green.
I just took the JPEG I sent you and just made a PDF out of it.
Oh. Well, there you go.
Hopefully it's the right size. I can recreate it. I still have all the original colors, all the original files that are on there. I can recreate it if I had to.
Okay.
But I'd rather not.
Yeah. Yeah, you like that better. I like it better too, actually.
Do you see what's wrong with it, though?
It's much more colorful. What's wrong with it?
Yeah, look at I don't know if you can see the crosshairs there. It's kind of small.
Yeah.
Right there. The background of this light is actually from the original image.
Oh, yeah.
You can see part of the train.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, I'm going to go back to us.
Okay, anyways,
we won't give it away
so
too much.
you're doing some good
I'm learning a lot.
good work. Yeah.
I had to get a bit of help
Yeah.
on your book because it was kind of complicated, but from now that I've seen how it was seen how it was done,
Yes.
it's actually quite easy to fix it, to do
Yeah.
things like that.
So these 3 books will be up on the website beginning of next week.
Within the week.
But anyways,
You
next
still got
week.
some stuff
And
to
and
add.
they are they'll be in ebook format there shortly thereafter. And they're, like I said, really really good stories. You'll enjoy reading
How's
them.
the
Suitable for teenagers.
It's a
or
YA,
such
right?
to read. It's YA, yeah.
speaking of
So it's YA is 12 to 20.
really?
Yeah.
Okay. Didn't know that.
And these guys, the kids, the main characters are grade 7, I think 13.
So teenagers just.
Yeah, so they're grade 7 in the first book. Probably the second book is probably a year later.
Mm-hmm.
And then the third book is quite a few years later. They're just in their senior year in high school.
That's not bad.
Yeah, they've learned a lot in those intervening years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
not bad. Speaking of that, how's the anthology come? When's during? End of next month?
submissions for the anthology are due by August 30th, and I have a ton of submissions.
Yeah, you've almost got enough for 2 books, eh?
I've probably got enough for 2
You
books.
could separate it from prose and poetry, you said?
I could do, yeah. I could do.
I would take a look at what you got and see if it's worth it.
Yeah. I'd also like suggestions on who, like with these anthologies, we pay the people to give us their stories, right? The ones that we
Mhm.
accept. But the proceeds go to a charity. And I haven't picked a charity.
No,
I haven't really decided on a title for it. I think 20th anniversary anthology is a bit
much.
much. Yeah. So
Bit wordy.
yeah. There might be something a little bit more catchy. And that would probably
Maybe.
depend on who the charity is, but I think what I'll do is I'll decide who's going in it first,
And then decide the charity.
and then I'll say, okay, A, you've been selected. B, where
here's
do you
the
want the money sent?
Yeah.
C, we're going to do edits and we'll tell you what we think should be done. And B and D,
Holy jeez, we're going through the alphabet.
what suggestion do you have for a charity? What charity would you prefer? And
Where would you like
we'll
it to
see what people say, and I get to pick in the end. But I think
Well, you're going to have some help, right? There's a lot of work there.
yeah. Oh yeah, I have a jury of my peers who will be reviewing the entries.
It's going to
and-
take a while. They're coming over
Decide.
for dinner, but I think it might be a couple of days. Oh, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to yawn in your ear.
Well, I could send this stuff out to them earlier. Say here's
Here's a preview. Kind
here's-
of narrow it down a little
here's
bit.
a preview, and we'll talk about these. Yeah, I might do that.
So
yeah.
before we go too far,
Yeah.
you got any news this week?
Yes.
What do you got this week?
Yes.
I got a few things.
I have a few things.
Whoa,
What?
what was that? I just clicked on a story. You just scrolled all the way to the bottom.
So lately I've been noticing that there's a whack of algae out in the water. We live right on the Gorge Waterway, and there's a whack of algae growing. And this where we are is a bit of a dump for septic stuff, right? Like the some of that there's that plant right there, right?
Well, that's actually meant to clean up the plant water.
Yeah.
That's a new plant.
Yeah, but I mean, for the longest time, it was dumping right there. So to see a lot of algae in that area doesn't surprise me when I know that there's human waste there.
Ew.
You know, like that's why you don't swim off my back porch. You know, so you think about, oh yeah. And I saw a documentary thingy or was it a news thingy? I think it was a news thingy
Thingy?
about all along the eastern seaboard, especially down towards Florida. There's a whack ton of this one algae that is usually, I mean, it's always there, but it's a bit on the toxic side, but you don't see a lot of it. And then all of a sudden there's like tons of it, so there was there's always some scientists studying whatever it is. They were interviewing the guy that was out there digging it, pulling it out and taking samples and looking at it, and he said, well, there's a lot of the oceans are warmer, there's human waste, there's this and that and the other, and there's all these reasons that are adding to why this algae is going crazy. And it's not particularly healthy for the sea, for the fish, or for anybody. It's not healthy. It's out of control, and whatever was, I guess, eaten, it can't eat that much, so it's growing, right? So I was thinking about that, and I came across this story today. About this, and I've seen mention of it before, and I wasn't really paying attention. But the New Brunswick residents suffering from mysterious brain disease, and they're calling for new investigations, because I guess when I heard about it before, it had come out there was 48 cases of this weird disease that was impacting people neurologically, and they were connecting it to the fact that they all lived in a sort of same clustered areas, right? So they think it's environmental, and the government, did their test of it. And there's no disease. It's all in your head. You can't, Well, yeah, it is all in your head. It's neurological, but it's all disconnected. So the Dr. Alie Marrero asked for the federal authorities to look into it again and see if there's not a link to a herbicide. So this herbicide is called, where is it?
Did you lose it?
Oh, here it is. Glyphosate. 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 It's a weed killer. So I thought, well, that's interesting. They did the search and they said, oh, no. No, we looked at that. Oh, no. And he sent samples to some place there in New Brunswick to test specifically. Like, he got people that have died from this. There's now 200 cases of it, by the way, from 48 in the last year. There's now 200 cases of this disease, and it's all still in the same areas. And one of these, there's several articles. The one on it, if you Google it, there's several cases. Look, New Brunswick brain disease, and you'll see. So this one says they did tests. The other one said they didn't do tests because they couldn't get funding for it, and they thought it was this disease that's related to blue-green algae mass production that they found initially, like in the 40s or something, near Guam. People were dying from this, and so I'm thinking, blue-green algae. Okay. And he's saying here in this article, which is from Canadian Press, that it's related to this herbicide. So the herbicide kills off some things and allows whatever keeps blue-green algae in check from it gets rid of that. So now the blue-green algae is going crazy, and it's going crazy in the water supply. In all these viaducts we have with our water in it. So we got blue-green algae growing in there. Okay. It's used to control weeds, including toxic plants like
Hey,
poison ivy.
Leave my relatives out of this.
Right? So I'm like, well, so we did some research. We figured out it might be this herbicide. Who produces the herbicide that has the kind of power that would cause the government to stop looking? Who would that be? So I looked up glyphosate, and it is an $8.5 billion industry in just the United States, right? It is produced and used all over the world.
Yep.
And where's that competitive landscape?
Sorry, I had to fill my
It's
pop.
produced by 5 major companies,
Yeah. Holy crap.
2 of which are also pharmaceutical companies. At least they also own pharmaceutical
Right.
companies, like the same owners. Interesting. And this stuff is sprayed on soy, vegetables, fruit, cotton. It is, and so when they tested the kidneys, liver, and like that of people who had passed away from this brain thing, they found glyphosate, whatever it is, in glyphosate.
I'm glad
in
you can say that.
glyphosate in their bodies.
Yeah.
So they're consuming the herbicide. Never mind, it's killing and causing the blue-green algae to go nuts. You're consuming it. So you're probably consuming it through your skin from your cotton things you're wearing. You're even soy and vegetables. So being vegan isn't helping you. I notice it's not used on meat, but I'm pretty sure the cows are eating the grass that it's been spewed on, right? So I'm thinking, oh well, you know, this is New Brunswick and the brain thing in New Brunswick. But when you read the symptoms that these people are suffering, it sounds an awful lot like COVID long term. So I'm wondering, if it's not COVID long haul, it's actually something related to this herbicide. That's kind of creepy and strange. And you can say, oh well, the oceans are heating up and it's climate change.
Yeah.
But no.
I don't know about that.
Not if they're spraying this crap on everything that we touch, eat, and think about.
This is true.
I think we're poisoning ourselves.
Yeah,
And this glyphosate, when I initially Googled it, the first thing that came up was Roundup. I thought Roundup was illegal.
It's banned in Canada.
Yeah, so why are we still spraying with it? And we just had cute little planes flying over us for
Spraying
3 or 4 weeks,
some damn thing.
spraying that to get rid of moths.
Hmm.
And I bet you that's what they were spraying too. It's very commonly used for stuff like that.
It's in the documentation, but I didn't read it.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. We don't read it. And that's kind of, scary. It's scary.
Yep.
It's scary on the face of it, but it's also scary in the back door. Like, what kind of shenanigans go on around here that they're not researching stuff properly? And how is it we manage to get treatment and so on for COVID in 9.5 seconds when other diseases we can't figure it. We can't figure it out. We don't have the funding. Well, you know what? We need to, and so COVID did because everyone was complaining about it. So maybe we need to complain and say, hey, can you maybe, I don't know, stop poisoning me and use something else?
Yep. It all comes down to the bottom line.
It does come down to the bottom line.
I mean, you want to talk about, both of us being diabetics. They don't want to cure us. Good God, no. We make them too much money.
No, but I was thinking too about that, because when you're diabetic, you have to understand that the extra sugar in your system feeds a bunch of things that aren't very good, like any infection at all, you're screwed. You have to get on it like right away, or it will
before you know it
blossom and go crazy. Like I got a one of those clean your ear out type kits from
somewhere,
this place, and I accidentally scratched the inside of my ear.
No.
And now I have this ear infection that and it's
it takes forever to go away.
So that's the thing, hey, with any imbalance in the biology is we're screwed. Like you have to get on that right away. Yep. So if this stuff is imbalancing other things besides killing off poison ivy, what else is it doing?
Yep.
And it's been like for years and years and years. I mean, they sprayed Roundup on
for
things.
Years. I used to buy it and everybody used it.
Spray on your garden to get the dandelions out of your lawn. When I was
like the weeds out.
A teenager,
God damn it, my relatives are getting in the way.
When I was
again.
A teenager, like it's been around forever.
And they finally discovered, hey, you know what? I think it's kind of harmful.
How badly is our environment? Like, wow.
Yay.
Yeah. So and these poor people, and in one of the articles there was a picture of the one woman's family that they were saying like fix this, investigate. A lot of pressure from $8.5 billion in sales that is going to keep that from happening, I'm afraid, my friends. We need to get a little bit more excited about it. Yeah. And there's so many disorders that present the same symptoms that
you're not really sure
it could well be that none of these disorders are in fact disorders, that they're all reactions to something like that.
Yep.
Like that's
it's scary when you think of it.
That's depressing as hell.
Okay, now that you've depressed everybody.
Yes.
It's my turn.
Okay.
I'm going to put this on the screen.
What do you got?
If I can find the button. New Spider-Man game.
Oh, yeah.
New trailer dropped the other day. Now, I would play it, but you wouldn't hear it. So, I won't do that. I'd say I'm looking forward to this, but that would mean I'd have to spend $500 on a PS5.
Oh.
Because it's a PlayStation exclusive. Now, I've played them because they do eventually port them to PC. Usually about a year later. Hey, quit reading your phone. Anything good there?
Not really.
Okay.
Except YouTube apparently is showing this
what?
This podcast.
Of course they are.
Yes.
But speaking of exclusive, this almost could have been messy.
What?
This one.
Microsoft.
Activision Blizzard deal. Microsoft threatened Sony.
Really?
By saying, yeah, okay, you can do that, but we're going to keep Call of Duty for ourselves and make it an Xbox exclusive.
Oh.
Yeah, Sony backed down on their threats pretty quick after that.
What was the Sony threat?
I don't know. And nobody seems to want to talk about it. It just kind of disappeared.
Oh.
Because you take Call of Duty away from PlayStation? Yike.
Yeah, because everybody plays that.
But now Microsoft's going to be one of the biggest producers on the planet.
Huh.
Because they just bought, not that long ago, they bought Bethesda. And now they're going after Activision Blizzard. Hopefully they'll straighten out that bunch.
Yeah, that was a nightmare.
This coming from somebody who's been playing a Blizzard game. Diablo 4 is Blizzard.
I need to get back to gaming. I haven't done that in a while.
I
I was playing my Sherlock Holmes game.
Yeah.
It's not really a
Oh,
game.
I know you play it. I was looking at the data yesterday for all the stuff we play around here.
Yeah.
You actually like Diablo 4 because it's just a click and run.
Yeah, I might like it. Yeah.
You just click and he follows your mouse pointer around.
Yeah. I'm finding the Sherlock Holmes games is one of those where you have to look to see what the weird thing is in the room kind of thing. And my vision is crap, so I do the pick 3 and they all disappear match 3 things. I do those instead.
I got one more gaming thing to talk about here.
What's that?
And it's something that I didn't realize has been going on that long.
Oh, yeah.
This final Pokemon episode on Netflix. I didn't realize Pokemon was on Netflix. Oh, look, there was an ad. Gee, look, a Rogers ad. Go figure. You think we're in a Rogers area now? Let's get that off the screen. But yeah, 25 years? Holy crap.
Yeah, it's been around for a while.
So there'll be no more Ash Ketchum and Pikachu. Not that Pikachu, anyways.
What was Pogs?
Pogs. Yeah.
Well, that was before Pokemon.
Yes, and then there was Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
To the point where they got banned in most schools. I think they still are.
Yeah, I think Pokemon. I used to pay allowance in Pogs. They would do their chores if I gave them money just straight up Pogs. Yeah, we traded Pogs.
Oh, well, I guess.
Yeah.
Holy ads on this page. I'm gonna kill that page. But anyways, that was all I had tech wise.
Yeah.
I do have another story that's been floating around.
Yeah.
This one.
What's that?
The Amber Alert. That's still going on.
Oh, the Amber Alert. Yeah.
That's still ongoing.
Is that her boyfriend or
that's her boy? That's her boyfriend.
That's her boyfriend. Yeah.
If I go, that's her husband.
Her father. Her father.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's make it bigger so you see it.
Yeah. So
I think there's more going on here than we're being told.
I think there's more going on here too. Like they think she's a risk to hurt those children.
But she's got 2 adults with her.
She's got 2 adults with her.
3 dogs and apparently a couple of horses.
Yeah, because they have a horse trailer.
Yeah. So what's going on here? Right?
Yeah. Does she know?
If she's in the Kamloops Merritt, they're supposedly around Merritt now, right? We know what it's like up there. You can't find a needle without stepping on a pine cone.
Yeah, so I'm wondering what the heck's going on.
I don't know. They were overdue from the vacation with her. Well, if she's that much of a danger to the children, why was she allowed to take the kids on a vacation?
Exactly.
So there's something going on here.
Yeah.
That we're not getting. Or the public's not getting, or the media, or the police, or for that matter, isn't getting it.
Yeah, Twitter's ablaze with theories and possibilities, saying that this has got to be another one of those where the father got custody and he shouldn't have custody.
Yeah,
and she's just kept them, and other people saying, well, how do you know that? Like, let's not glean impossibilities from stuff.
No, but it does happen, right?
Of course, all
Speaking
kinds
of Twitter, he just rebanded Twitter today. If you go to x.com, it forwards to Twitter. He's calling Twitter X.
Wow.
And getting rid of the bird.
Wow.
Yeah. I just thought I'd add that little. Hey, you know what? We should do an ad.
What's the symbol for it? This.
An X. Careful now. I can't do this to that one.
Well, I mean, X. There we go.
There you go. That works. I think we should do an ad.
I don't know. I just did
you ever find your
played for my blue check mark again.
Shh. Yeah, make sure if you do that, you get it on your PC version of your Twitter. Don't do it through your iPhone.
Oh, holy cow. I got 2 for the price of 1 when it went straight to Twitter.
Yeah.
Apple charges you
through the nose. Well, Twitter charges Apple extra funds to carry the app. So Apple has to get it from somewhere.
I see. Well, anyways, they charged me pretty much half again.
Hey, it's time for an ad.
Okay.
The sponsors pay the bills around here.
All right. They don't pay the bills around here.
Sure they do. We won't tell anybody otherwise. Come on now. See, look, there's that page on the screen.
Yes. Well, I guess this sponsor pays.
It does technically pay the bills.
Pays some of the bills. Yes, it does.
Although that means we should actually fill in the check mark. There's a check mark that says you get money from sponsors.
Oh, well, they just pay for all. They pay the bills for us.
Yeah.
Anyways,
We're not accepting any more submissions. We should probably pull that off the page.
so we are.
You're still gonna get them even though you're stocked full.
Yeah, we're accepting submissions up until August 30th.
Oh, you're accepting submissions for actual projects too.
Yes, up until August 30th.
Not just the anthology.
Yeah, yeah. So click on the
Which one?
last call for submissions.
That one?
Yes.
What did you find?
Okay, so there's last call, August 30th, for submissions, and if you can read that, you can see what we're looking for.
Yep.
So book projects or poetry, short stories, essays, or poetry for the anthology. Anything that's prose is 1,500 words or better.
Yep.
Anything that's poetry is 40 words or better.
Okay.
And those are
You don't have your
the
script,
anthology. The anthology approved ones are paid for. No, I don't have my script. Approved ones are paid $50 if we accept
right.
your anthology or your thing for the anthology.
$50. That page is real popular on our website for some reason.
Yeah, and if it's a book project, if it's professionally edited, and you have pictures for your or an idea for at least your front cover.
Yep.
That we just need to format. And that's
if you have an idea, come to me and we'll figure it out.
Yeah, then that's a contracted thing. But if it's
I'll figure it out.
Stuff I need to do, you can see on there. Go back.
Go back or up?
Back.
Okay.
Okay. You see services.
Let's go to that page.
Yeah, go to services. So these are the things that we'll do if it's not. So you can apply for a.
Book an appointment.
Book an appointment for a Zoom call. We'll talk to you about your specific project and tell you what's going on. You can get a manuscript review.
You just did one of those, didn't you?
I just did one of those. Reviewed it's $40 that I review your full manuscript and tell you what kind of editing you need, if you need any.
Mm-hmm.
What markability is of this, any problems that you have with the storyline or anything like that, character development, any kind of that. We give you a little report thing, and then if you do come back to us for editing or something, we'll deduct the $40 from that next fee.
Oh, I didn't know that
as well. Yeah, so we're trying to get you published.
Because it's not an easy thing.
So you can make an appointment and just come and talk to me about it. I'm going to talk to you. That's free. Or you can send me a manuscript and we'll
look it over and
we'll respond. Yeah, stuff.
You don't go too far from your mic. Can't hear you. People
Sorry.
can't hear you.
Sorry.
What else we got here? I think that's about.
That's so FILIDH books.com. All that stuff is on there.
It's on the main page. Most of it's all on the main page. You just click the big fat button.
Yeah.
Or a little button if you're looking at it on a really big screen. Why did I go home?
Okay.
There we go.
Do your thing.
My turn?
Yep.
I got lots of stuff. Oh,
okay.
Hang on. You have to check the browser first. This is going to make people really sad. Or make kids really sad. Okay. Because guess what's on the Razor page? Back to school.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Back to school.
It's not even the end of July and they're talking back to school. Well, some places are already getting ready to go back to school. They go back to school in August. But it's 40% off of laptops. Somebody's got your attention.
In the United States. They go back to school in August, yeah?
Somebody's got your attention there, sending you text messages.
Yeah.
But look at this, 40% off laptops. 15% off peripherals, and goodness knows I have enough of those. I got apparently I can't speak English. You want to help me here? No? Okay. I got Razer keyboards. I got a Razer mouse. I got a Razer Tartarus, which I strap to my leg when I run on the flight sim. Hey, you want to pay attention here?
I'm listening.
Yeah. 5% off a chair. I don't know. I think I'd like a little more than 5% off a chair.
Well, critique your sponsors.
Of course. Why not? Oh, but here's the best part, right? It says 40% off, 15% off, and 5% off.
Yeah.
Plus, you get the discount from clicking through my link. You get another 20% off on top of those.
Those are laptops?
The first ones are laptops, 40% off.
Yeah. That's
Plus-
pretty good, actually.
Plus another 20% off that my affiliate code gets you.
Oh, that's nice. So 60% off.
60% off. And these are decent laptops.
Hmm.
But you have to be a student.
Oh.
You have to verify your eligibility as a student.
Can I be a student of life?
Only if you can prove it.
Oh, okay.
And speaking of discounts, there are this group, Spring, which is the one that hosts my store, is 25% off anything you buy. But you have to. What did you just do?
I don't know.
You have a video playing. Thank you.
That was weird.
You moused over a video.
Well, there's this little thing on my screen that's going crazy. It's just because I'm holding this page open.
Yes, don't. Anyways,
Yeah.
Spring is offering 25% off.
Okay.
But you have to email me for the code. They won't let me paste it on the site.
Oh, okay.
So drop me a line. The email's in the description. And I'll give you the code. And you get 25% off. So basically, you're getting it at my cost, but I still make money. Because they pay me the amount of the discount they give me.
Okay.
So that's not so bad. Really got to get some more of this. New flavors. Oh, look, shorts, which for some strange reason has a crotch in it. That's really disgusting. Apparently, it was on a It was on
What
a
is this
person.
bottle of pill things?
It's called Veggies Suck.
Oh, they're to replace vegetables?
It's yeah. They're gummies. It's a dietary supplement to get the same vitamins you would from vegetables. You just don't have to eat the veggies.
I need one for fruit. Because I guess that's my vitamin C.
Fruit
pills.
sucks.
Yeah, because I can't. I
want to pick some.
I can't drink fruit juice.
We can't get any more drinks. They're all sold out.
Oh no.
Everything's sold out. Here, let's go back here. Samurai collection. So you get the green, and you get the React. It's apparently it's as good as Mountain Dew.
Oh, for caffeine?
Yeah. Look at the energy drink
Maybe
they
I
just
should
stopped.
I should be getting some of that then.
The energy drink they just shut down here in Canada because it's got twice the legal limit of caffeine. All right, that's the ad portion done. We're done. Yay, paid the bills.
Okay.
Your turn. What do we got? Ooh, big screen.
I have.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there's an article of Jessica White.
Dum, dum, dum.
I guess she was being interviewed about something else entirely. And she, as happens when you get interviewed and aren't paying attention, they'll push in for sound bites of things you probably didn't want to, admit to.
Yeah.
And she's, who is she? She's in a bunch of different stuff here. Music video vixen. She planned on writing her book about
what's a music video?
What's a music? Yeah,
I haven't seen them in all the video channels. All have stupid shows on them.
She was planning on writing a tell-all. Tell-all and We Don't Know Who You Are is pretty bad, but months before her Love and Hip Hop Atlanta episode, she
have to honestly
spoke
say
about having plans for an autobiography, and she would be talking about her heartbreaking past with a multi-hyphenate star.
A what?
I'm not sure what.
Do you have any idea what that means?
Phrase exactly means, but
where did he get these words?
But he she was talking to, who was she talking to? Ahmet seemed to have blown the. Okay, so she was being interviewed by Samuels, her co-star in this Love and Hip Hop Hollywood thing, and he asked her a question about this ex-boyfriend that that she had been. Anyway, she'd been in this relationship with him and multiple other partners. So he says, he said to her, she said, I was in an 8-year relationship, so I'm kind of getting out of that. Her response prompted the TV personality to ask if her ex had cheated or was not loving enough for her. She goes, no, plural, like polyamorous.
Uh-oh.
And then she told him that...
She said the P word.
Yeah. And then she told him that this ex of hers, he was the one that was polyamorous. She wasn't allowed to date anyone but him. But he dated multiple other women. At the same time,
there's a word for that.
He was dating her.
There's a word for that, isn't there?
Apparently she's also from Victoria's Secret.
Okay. But there's a
model.
word for that.
It's called it's called one penis policy in the polyamorous.
You can only have me, but I can have anybody else.
In the polyamorous
that doesn't work.
jargon, it's called one penis policy, and it's fairly common actually, annoyingly so, but it's
doesn't seem right to me.
Yeah, well, there's other people that are, but anyways, it turns out that this guy that she was involved with was Nick Cannon.
Oh dear. Oh
yeah.
God.
Now Nick Cannon has 12 children. I'm not really surprised that he's polyamorous, because
I think he's more just a player.
I just thought he was I thought he was either that. Well, I don't. He seems to be involved with the baby mamas.
How do you keep that?
You know what I mean? He keeps up with them now, but he I thought he was maybe just a serial monogamous, somebody that goes from one monogamous relationship to another, or that he was a player between that or whatever. Yeah. But apparently he's polyamorous, which makes siring 12 children in probably as many years pretty you
know what I say to that?
Pretty understandable.
You know what I say to that? Dude, sell that stuff. It's potent. Make some money.
Yeah, so she was, anyway, so she says, where is it? Reflecting on her public diss, where letting out that it was Nick Cannon and that she was involved. She says, I should have saved it for the effing book. I probably regret that, because I should have saved it for the effing book and got paid for it.
Yeah, probably should have.
Yeah, probably.
She could have come to you. You'd have published that book, eh?
Yeah.
That would have been some interesting dirt.
Well, apparently he's emotionally abusive.
Oh. How does he have time with that many kids?
I don't know. But he's, I understood he was actually a good dad, but then I guess Mariah Carey would have something to say about that.
Oh, well, there's a diva and a half right there.
Yeah, really.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But she's, says he's an emotionally abusive lover.
I did a show with her
and in this one penis policy thing. Yeah. And I don't know that, I mean, maybe he did say, no, you can't have other.
I worked a show with Mariah Carey and Lionel Richie. There's a diva.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'd kind of like to hear his side
of the story. Yeah, this
like
it's like that Amber Alert. Let's hear both sides. We don't hear much from the father.
Yeah. And a lot of people down below say what her claim to fame is that she banged Nick Cannon. Woohoo!
So did 12 others.
Well, anyways, emotionally abusive is concerning, though.
Yes. By the way,
what?
We reached an hour.
We have,
and then some.
Oh.
Pardon the pun.
And then some.
Yeah. We're well over an hour. I figured we'd get to half an hour and go, holy jeez, it's hot in here.
Oh.
I think the temperature outside has sufficiently come down enough that we can tolerate it.
Okay. Well, I'll save my...
Oh, you got more? Go ahead.
Oh, I just shut it down. That's fine. It was not exciting. That was exciting, Nick Cannon. I thought that was interesting.
Oh, well, you could have ran with it.
That was interesting.
I just wanted to let you know we reached an hour.
He's got, or he comes across as having quite a bit of sex appeal, that boy.
If you say so.
Yeah.
I think he's a bit of a moron the way he acts on TV.
Well, he's the you call it in comedy? He's the straight man. He's the one that.
Oh, is that what they call that?
And everyone bounces their jokes off him. He doesn't make the jokes, the one-liners.
Okay.
He sets them up. Yeah.
I'll go for that.
Mm-hmm. So
Yeah,
which makes me I miss my Masked Singer.
Yeah, it should be coming up against. I mean, we got to wait for.
He's the dude. And actually, I don't know if I'm more excited by what the heck costume is going to come out next in terms of the next singer, or what the heck are these people in the jury and Nick Cannon, the host, wearing? Like, holy crap, they compete pretty strongly for.
Yeah, you know what really sucks?
What?
Is we have to wait another 2 weeks for Big Brother. We would have been halfway through it by now.
I know.
It's next week, eh?
Yeah.
No, week after.
Yeah, and it's going to get into hockey season.
I know, it sucks. No. And football, so they're going to have to contend with the NFL.
Yeah.
That sucks. So, I guess we should start wrapping up. And next week, I'll probably have some video. I haven't decided if I'm bringing the camera with me or not.
To LTX.
So,
yeah.
If I can convince your kid to run a camera.
Oh, I'm going to be going to a...
You're going to brunch or something, aren't you?
Brunch with my entourage, my ladies.
Your entourage? Your posse?
Yes.
You have a posse?
It's the Mrs. Duff Club.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's all my daughters and daughters-in-law and like that. So
Sunday, we'll try to go our regular time. We might even go earlier if the weather's better. If it's cool. Like, it's not too bad now. I mean, I'm kind of used to it.
Yeah, if I don't have to prop you up too much, we might go earlier.
Yeah, because we're going to get... Well, it's like I said to Jason downstairs. I said, we're going to aim for the whole show. But if we get it all done and we go around and see everything we want to see, he gets what he wants to pick up, and we're both just bagged, we'll come home early. I would like to stay for the WAN show because it's going to be live.
Thanks for the warning.
What? That I'm going to come home early?
Yeah. I have to get the dancing boys out of the living room and stuff.
Okay. But yeah, like I said, if we feel like we're bagged and this old guy can't do anymore, then we'll come home.
Okay. Is he gonna carry you?
He may have to.
He may have to carry you.
Well, if I wasn't such a dumbass, I could have brought my cane, but there's no point in bringing it if I don't have my handy dandy pass because I forgot to extend it.
Oh no.
I put it in the mail last week, so I might get it in time.
Right.
Speaking of expired, my license expires today.
Don't forget you want this here card of mine.
Yeah, we have to reload it. I don't think there's enough on it.
Oh yeah? I don't think he used very much.
Used quite a bit of it.
Oh.
Tapped like 4 times.
Okay.
Anyways.
Well, I'll check it.
Yeah, we'll run it. Yeah, my security license expires today. So it's going to be expired when I renew it.
I think mine was too when I renewed it last time.
Yeah. It'll just be renewed. It's fine. I'm not in any hurry. I'm only going to get a year. There's no point in getting 3 years this time. Anyways, I think it's time to go.
Alrighty, so we've flabbeted enough for the day.
Yeah, I think so.
You think? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Time to go get some dinner.
Yeah. I'm going to be out in the back porch checking out that algae floating in the...
Yeah, it's high tide. You only see it at low tide. You missed it.
It's like I'm freaked out about that now. Anyway, I should have been freaked out before, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, it's
say goodbye.
It's good to wake up once in a while. So
say goodbye for now.
Goodbye for now.
And we'll see you next week. Who are you again?
I'm Polykiss or Polychick BC.
I thought you were gonna have to check your ID there for a second.
And you are?
I am Hyperlynx.
And we've just exposed you to this, that, and then some.
Hey, I didn't expose anybody. Bye.
Wah, 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 wah.
Say goodbye and push the button.